only child, and mother was always right with me all my life. And it wasn't only like losing a mother, it was like losing a friend, a companion, someone to talk to. I could wake her up any hour of the night, and if I was worried or troubled about something, she'd get up and try to help me.
Alrighty guys, if you're new to the channel, I welcome you, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's usually how I start, and that's how I'm going to start today. It's Chris from Ink Beardsman. I'm a little bit cold today. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee, and you could probably already tell where I am. I'm in another cemetery, but this one's a special one. Now, I'm going to take you in another vlog to the meditation gardens and pay our respects to Elvis and his family. I'm going to do another vlog on Graceland and another one on his planes and some museums. But today I'm at a cemetery here in Memphis, Tennessee called Forest Hill. And this is the original spot where Elvis was laid to rest. And this is also the spot where Gladys, his mother, was laid to rest. Now today I'm not only going to take you to the original crypt where Elvis laid for approximately 2 months after he passed away, but I'm going to show you the original burial spot of his mother Gladys and the outline that is still there today of where that large angel statue that I'll show you stood. Now, the one thing I'll tell you is that the mausoleum where Elvis was originally buried or interred is under renovation for another year. So I'm not going to get in there. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to show it to you, because I went to the office, I talked to them, and I'm going to be able to show it to you right through a window that goes right into the crypt of where he was laid to rest. Let's go check it out. Closed and locked, and it will be for another year, because as you can see, I don't know if you can see, it's under renovation. But if you go through that right door right to the right, the very first one was where Elvis was laid to rest. But right there, that's the original place where Elvis Presley was laid to rest. It's right there. Now, on August 18th, 1977, 2 days after his untimely death, Presley was buried right here, or interred, in this spot at Forest Hill Cemetery. Vernon was actually concerned with the security, and then that's when he petitioned for a permit to have Gladys and Elvis moved back to Graceland. Now, he wasn't buried next to his mother. His mother was buried in another part of the cemetery, and I'll show you that. Now, this actually caused an uproar back in 2012, because in that year, Julian's Auctions had announced that they would auction this empty crypt here in Memphis of where Elvis had laid for 2 months before his reburial. Now, the bids were starting at $100,000, and the price was to include a memorial inscription. But because of outroar from fans, it was pulled from the auction block. But that's it right there. There's the original crypt of Elvis Presley. This crypt has remained empty since the king left the mausoleum. Now, let's go over to another area of the cemetery, and I want to show you where Gladys was originally buried. Let's go. Now, it was in August of 1958. Elvis was granted a leave to come and spend time with his mother. But only 2 days later, on August 14th, 1958, Gladys Presley passed away of cardiac arrest. She was only 46 years old. But her original grave was right here at Forest Hills. And I was able to find the original grave based on old photos and piecing it together. And I want to show you the original grave of Gladys Presley. Now, Elvis used to come here and visit his mother's grave. It's right over here. Now, the interesting thing is that you can still see the outline. There's a large, beautiful angel statue in the meditation garden at Graceland that was moved with his mother and her original headstone. And you can see the outline of where that statue was here at Forest Hills. You can see how peaceful it is. But it's right here. Now I'm going to do my best to show you photos of the original grave or of Elvis here at the grave. But this is where she was buried. It was right here. These flowers and that piece of concrete, she was laid to rest right here. And you can see it's right in front of that memorial. But that's it right here. And if you look right here, this is the outline of the statue. And I'll show you a photo of the statue that is now in the meditation garden at Graceland. It's hard to imagine how many times Elvis would have come from Graceland right here to visit his mother. I mean, Elvis was really close with his mom. And we just came from Graceland, and it's about a 10-minute drive right down Elvis Presley Boulevard from Graceland here. But this was the original burial spot of Gladys Presley before she was brought home to Graceland with Elvis. Incredible to just think of that, and I don't know, it's just surreal to see these places that existed for this family. But I have a lot more vlogs coming from the Memphis area. We're making our way through 9 states. I have more Elvis vlogs. So I'm really glad that you guys came along with me today. Now, I always like to say life is like a book, and I want to read it with you. Until next time, guys, from really, really chilly, I can't even really feel my hands, but from chilly Memphis, I appreciate you joining me today from the grave, or the original gravesite of Gladys and Elvis. It's Chris from Ink Beardsman. Peace.